Princess Diana, one of the most beloved figures of the 20th century, captivated the world with her grace, compassion, and undeniable charisma. But behind the iconic photos and headlines, her life was far from the fairy tale many imagined. The life and secrets of Princess Diana, beyond the headlines, takes you on a journey through the untold stories and hidden struggles of the people's princess. From her tumultuous marriage to Prince Charles, to her charitable efforts that changed lives across the globe, Diana's life was full of unexpected twists, emotional turmoil, and moments of quiet strength. This story reveals the secrets that were kept from the public eye, shedding light on the woman behind the title, and offering a deeper, more intimate look at the legacy she left behind. Join us as we explore the real story of Princess Diana, one that goes beyond the glamorous headlines and uncovers the raw, human side of a royal icon. The Untold Story. Princess Diana, born July 1, 1961, in Sandringham, England, was destined for a life that would captivate millions. At just 20 years old, she married Prince Charles in a grand ceremony on July 29, 1931, which was watched by millions across the globe. Despite the fairy tale wedding, Diana's marriage to Charles was plagued with difficulties, including his ongoing relationship with Camilla Parker Bowles. Diana, however, became a beloved figure, not only for her beauty, but for her charitable works, particularly her advocacy for AIDS awareness and her work with landmine victims. Her public life was filled with moments of grace, but behind the scenes, she struggled with mental health issues and the pressures of royal life. After her divorce from Charles in 1996, Diana sought to redefine her life, focusing on her children and charity work. Tragically, her life was cut short on August 31, 1097, in a car crash in Paris. Despite her untimely death, Princess Diana's legacy continues to inspire, and her secrets, still unfolding, remind us of the complexities behind the headlines. Beyond the glamour, Princess Diana's life was a mixture of public admiration and private turmoil. Though adored by millions, she often felt trapped within the confines of royal duties. Her marriage to Prince Charles was troubled from the start, with the press constantly scrutinizing their relationship. Despite her personal pain, Diana became an international symbol of compassion, famously shaking hands with an AIDS patient in 1987, breaking taboos and showing her courage in the face of adversity. Her charity work, particularly for the homeless and children in need, solidified her status as the people's princess. But beneath her public persona, Diana struggled with eating disorders and depression. Her mental health challenges were often ignored by the royal family, leading to feelings of isolation. In 1997, Diana's untimely death in a Paris car crash stunned the world. To this day, conspiracy theories and unanswered questions surround her passing, but her legacy remains a legacy not just of beauty, but of strength, vulnerability, and an enduring fight for causes close to her heart. The secret struggles of Princess Diana. Princess Diana's life, beyond the glitz and glamour of royal life, was filled with inner battles that the world only began to understand after her death. Beneath the serene smile and elegant public image, she was dealing with immense emotional pain. Her marriage to Prince Charles, which had seemed like a fairy tale beginning, was fraught with tension and infidelity. Diana was deeply hurt by Charles's ongoing relationship with Camilla Parker Bowles, which led to public humiliation and a breakdown in their relationship. Diana often found solace in her children, Prince William and Prince Harry, who became her anchors during her turbulent years. She was a devoted mother, taking them on trips, engaging in playful moments, and ensuring they grew up with a sense of normalcy despite their royal status. Her love for her sons was evident, and her desire to protect them from the pressures of royal life drove many of her actions in the later years. Her struggle with bulimia and depression was a secret the world did not know until much later. Diana herself admitted to her battle in a revealing interview in 1995 with Martin Bashir for the BBC, where she openly discussed her mental health issues and the impact they had on her. She spoke candidly about her eating disorder, which stemmed from the overwhelming stress of her public life and marital struggles. Her honesty was both a revelation and a cry for help, yet it showcased her vulnerability and desire to be understood. In addition to her mental health challenges, Diana felt the suffocating pressure of living in the public eye. She became an advocate for mental health awareness, trying to break the stigma surrounding mental illness. Her involvement with AIDS charities and her work with landmine victims highlighted her passion for causes that were often overlooked. Diana used her platform to shine a light on these issues, becoming one of the first public figures to advocate so boldly for such causes. But even as she garnered love and admiration worldwide, Diana's sense of loneliness persisted. Though her marriage to Charles ended in 1996, Diana's journey was far from over. She sought to rebuild herself, focusing on her passions and the causes she deeply cared about. Diana was rediscovering herself when, tragically, her life was cut short in 1997. Her death in the Pont d'Alma tunnel in Paris was a shock to the world, leading to an outpouring of grief. The mystery surrounding the accident, combined with the public's overwhelming admiration for Diana, led to numerous conspiracy theories. Despite her death, Princess Diana's impact continues to resonate. She is remembered not just as a princess, but as a woman who defied expectations, showed vulnerability, and championed causes that touched the hearts of millions. Her legacy lives on in her children, her charity work, and the millions of people whose lives she changed with her compassion and courage. Princess Diana's story is not just one of fame and tragedy, but of a woman who, despite everything, remained true to herself. The enduring legacy of Princess Diana. Princess Diana's legacy is one of compassion, resilience, and a relentless pursuit of positive change. Her charitable work, which began during her marriage to Prince Charles, continued to flourish after their divorce. Diana became a global symbol for humanitarian efforts, using her fame to shine a light on causes that were often ignored by the public eye. Her involvement with AIDS charities and advocacy for landmine victims made her a pioneering figure in the fight against these issues, and her work remains a blueprint for how influential figures can use their platforms for good. Diana's impact on the modern royal family. Princess Diana's influence extended beyond her humanitarian work. She transformed the role of the royal family in the modern era. Her approach to charity work, particularly her focus on the most marginalized in society, reshaped how the royal family engaged with the public. Princess Diana's legacy lives on through her humanitarian work and the values she instilled in her children. Her compassion, strength, and determination continue to inspire generations, shaping the modern royal family.